guys, gals, and non-binary pals. It's DMG and welcome back to Blitz, and today I have mastery gameplay for you in the Tier 7 German light tank. It is the SP1C. Now, I just recently featured this tank on my channel, but it didn't really have any equipment, and I said it sucked for that reason. It didn't really have any equipment. However, now I finally put to the point now it has a vertical stabilizer, and even though it could really use a toolbox and the cooldown, having some equipment really makes a difference. And we're going to be on Dynasty's Pearl today for our match. Now I want to call the right side. We just have light tanks. I don't feel comfortable engaging heavy tanks on the heavy side in a light tank that is HE-able from the front, that everyone wants to shoot, by the way. So we are going to go to these bushes. Now this tank carries a 19mm, and that's more alpha than that Helsing right there. Oh, actually, is it? I don't know. But I definitely know it's more than the Tiger P, which will be showing up on our left very, very soon. Now, spoiler alert there, Tiger P is a very dangerous tank right now, and thank God it's getting nerfed. Yep, there's that Tiger P, and he has such a high rate of fire, he is able to hit me twice. I am able to repair my modules, but I still cop flogging on my way out. Now, I am already down to about a third or maybe even 25% of my original HP, and that was just from one engagement, right? And now with this equipment that was supercharged, the shells actually hit there in a timely manner. I'm able to snipe the cupola of a Tiger P finally. Vertical stabilizer allows me to do so accurately. And without that extra mobility equipment, that extra giddy up, the engine accelerator, I wouldn't have been able to get out of there as quickly. You know, maybe I would have died. That M41 Bulldog goes down. That is actually most likely a worst, the worst Tier 7 light tank. I feel bad. I mean, T71 is another real mediocre one, but man, Bulldog is pretty bad. Now, that Tiger P hits me again, and now I'm down to a one-shot, so I really have to be careful, but I wanted to clear that T49 as I realized that there was a lot of guns around me that could take me out, so I just wanted to clear some kind of gun and just keep removing pressure, especially tanks that can get to me quickly. Now I just have to worry about this Tiger P. Now that he's looking at someone else, I can pop him too. And this is what's so scary about the SP1C though, especially when it has good equipment, is that you have all this accuracy and shell velocity, or I wouldn't say all of this, but more than what you had before, but you also have a 90mm. 90mm, that's higher alpha than what's on that Tiger P over there, so it's quite dangerous. And now I'm just going to be kiting this IS-3 around. I really don't want him to pressure me hard, so I'm going to use this area as kind of a buffer zone for me, but that AMX is going to be kind of stupid, and luckily he gets away, really luckily gets away, and I track him, and then my teammate finishes him off. And we do get a mastery that, so, you know, this tank, SP1C, is still, I wouldn't say the best tank, right? But it can be quite dangerous. You know, it can be annoying enough to the point, you know, eventually they're going to get tired of having doses of 450 alpha from stealth flying into their tank. And if you're going against Tier 6 tanks, right? If you're going to go against Tier 6 tanks, you know, you're taking away half their health in one burst, essentially. Well, I just wanted to show you this clip because it's kind of funny. I ran a little session of 5 games today just in this tank because I want to see how it performs right before I got the toolbox and the cooldown. So I just wanted to see how this was, and I ended up running it at around 80% with about 2,500 average damage. So this tank is so much better now, and it can be so much workable. So what I said in the other video, I mean, it's kind of it's still kind of shit in some scenarios, but at least flies don't leave fresh dog shit to follow this tank, right? So, it is workable. Now, the reason I put this in here is you're gonna see 3 people tunnel me, right? And this is hilarious, because it's the SC100Y who drives all the way around just to tunnel. I don't even know what game I'm playing anymore, right? I feel like I'm playing, like, Grand Theft Auto or something at this point. I'm just trying to run away from all the people. But 2 people in turretless TDs are driving around corners just to try and shoot an SP1C. I swear to God, like, don't you have something better you could be doing with your team to help you instead of chasing after an SP1C. And now 3 of them have been dragged into that courtyard, which just allowed my team to just raffle stomp whatever was around them. And now these guys are just kind of on low HP. That SU-100Y makes a fatal mistake. He tries tunneling again. It's not going to work. And then this SU-100, the second tunneler, he's out too. Now, I don't know where that Type 58 was or when, or I don't know who killed him off, but he's gone too. But this tank isn't as bad as you think it is once you put equipment on it. The equipment remedies so many of the main problems of this tank, which was shell velocity and not being able to pen. I actually did switch up to calibrated shells because I felt like it was the better choice. And it's really weird because I rarely ever run calibrated shells on anything, especially on like tier 7s, right? Because, I mean, the armor's still weak enough on most tier 7 tanks that that you can work with lower pen guns. Like, for example, the Comet, you can still, you know, just mow pretty much through anything, right, with a Comet's gun. And Comet isn't really renowned for its penetration. So it's still decent. There's a little bit of lag right there, but that IS has got nothing on the SP1C's 90mm. And that's another reason why I run the calibrated shells, so I can use the AP shells to its maximum advantage against heavy armor, so I can get 450 per burst as much as I can. But anyway, that's all the content that I have for today. If you liked that content, please slap that like button and subscribe for more. And if you didn't, please leave your constructive criticism in the comments. As always, I appreciate the opportunity to share my passion with you today, and I hope to see you next time.